Hi everyone, welcome to this new lecture of Engineering Economics. In this lecture, we'll discuss the concept of law of demand. So the law of demand is nothing but is the fundamental principle of economics. And how we'll define this law of demand? By keeping the remaining things same or constant, the price of commodity increases means its quantity demanded decreases. So that is the law of demand. So when the price decreases, the quantity demanded increases. So the reverse vice versa of that, like price of commodity increased means the quantity of demand decreased. Similarly, when the price of the commodity decreased means the quantity is demand is increased here. What is the meaning of this? That means when the price of the product increased, the consumers buy less of it. Similarly, when the price of the product is decreased, the consumers may buy more. That's why when price increased, you can see that demand of the product is here decreased here. So both are inversely relationship. So according to the Marshall, the famous economist, he said that the amount demand decreases with fall in price and diminishes with a rise in price. A similar kind of statement, but given in different ways. So if you plot this concept in a graph, like in a axis, y-axis and x-axis by considering this one. So this is our suppose y-axis here. In the y-axis, let's keep the price, and x-axis, let's keep the quantity demanded. The quantity demanded, we can mark it like a Q3, Q2, Q1, something like that, or you can give in reverse also, like you can start here Q1 here Q2, here Q3, or here Q4 like this. Similarly, P1, P2, like P3, P4, like that we can give. Here you can start 0. Now you can see how this curve was plotted. Like when the price was like very high, you can see the quantity of this demand is decreased here. This lowest quantity was there. But when the price is like very less, if you see here the price is very less, the quantity of the demand is very high. So similar kind of things are plotted here. So by if you join all these points, then you'll get a curve, and that curve is called as demand curve. So what we are seeing here, price up means quantity down, and price down means quantity is up. The same thing we have discussed with an example here. Suppose the price of the apple initially it is 10 rupees for one quantity, 8 rupees for two quantity. Quantity in the sense that when the price of the apple is 10 rupees, one quantity was demanded. When the price is 8 rupees, the two quantity of that is demanded. Similarly, the price decreased to 6 rupees, the quantity demanded 3. Price decreased to 4 rupees, the quantity demanded 4. Similarly, price of the apple is 2, the quantity demanded 5. So in this way, if you see when it is decreasing mode, and here you can see it is in increasing mode, like the demand quantity is increased here. So the same thing we can plot in the graph also, similar manner, like we'll keep the price in the y-axis and demand in the quantity in the x-axis. And here we'll start from the 0, like in this way we can keep the quantity 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Similarly here, what is the price of this, like we'll start from 2 4 6 and 8 10. So when the price of the apple is 10, how many quantity we have ordered, or how many quantity we have demanded? 1. So let's plot it here. This is the one quantity we have added when it is 10 rupees. Similarly, at the last we'll see what is the price of the apple, 2 rupees. At that time, what is the quantity demanded? So the 5 quantity demanded, the price of the apple is. So similarly, if you plot all these points, then we'll get this graph. So this curve or this line, inclined line, is called demand curve. Okay. So the demand curve is always, you can see it is downward directions. Now the next point for us is, why does demand curve slope downward directions? So what are the reasons for this? The basic reasons are like, first one is the income effect. So income effect is nothing but when the price of the product falls, the real income purchasing power is increased for a consumers. If the price is decreased, then our real income of purchasing powers, or you can say that we can purchase more in the same price. So that encourages the consumers to buy more. How? If the rice price falls from 50 rupees to 40 rupees per kg, the family can buy more rice in the same price. That means more quantity of rice can be purchased in the same amount. Okay. The next one is substitution effect. Substitution effect is nothing but when the price of the commodity falls. That means here I have taken a coffee and here it is suppose tea. Okay, it becomes relatively cheaper than the other commodities. Suppose the coffee price is initially 20 rupees and the tea price is 15 rupees. But when the price of this coffee decreased to 10 rupees, okay, and the tea price may be as usual the same, then at that time the coffee can be more demanded in that part. So the consumer can substitute it for other commodities, and like if coffee becomes cheaper while the tea becomes remaining unchanged, the consumers may buy more coffee in that. That's what I told you. When it is the price of this coffee decreased from 20 rupees to 10 rupees, but the price of this tea is remaining the same, so this can be demanded. That means substitution effect. The next one is new consumers. So again, same, the new consumers, the price of the product should be lower. So lower price attract the new consumers who are not consuming earlier. Suppose some consumers are there who are not using the smartphones initially. When you decrease the price of the product, at that time that can be attracted, or that can be allows that new consumers to purchase the smartphone for that. This is one of the reason, new consumers. The next one is multiple uses of a commodity. Few commodities there, or few items are there which are having like multiple uses. This is one of the reason also. So first one is the electricity. So electricity can be used in many places, like lighting in homes and running appliances, heating, coolings, charging the electric vehicles for industrial purpose. Similarly, water, another one example of this in multiple uses of the commodities, water. So water can be used in many applications like drinking, cooking, washing clothes, irrigations, industrial uses. Similarly, milk also used in several places like drinking, making tea and coffee, and for converting it to cheese, butter, ice creams, and producing yogurt. Similarly, the sugar also can be used in many places like making tea and coffee, preparing sweets, baking cakes and biscuits. So multiple uses of commodity also one of the reason why the demand curve is decreasing in downward directions. The next one is psychological effect. Psychological effect of a human being or a customer is always like, when the price of the product falls or decreased, the people used to feel that they're getting a very good deal compared to the others. Suppose same branded shoe or same shirt, when you have purchased it 1,000 rupees, but during the offer time or during the sale time, it was given like in 1,000 rupees, you can get 2 items or you can get 3 items at the same price. So what will the consumer will think? The same price, same product I have purchased in 1,000 rupees, only single piece. Now I'm getting 2 or 3. So why should not I purchase immediately? So this psychological feeling that encourages the consumers to buy more. Same thing, the branded shirt falls from 500 rupees to 200 rupees. So that time the consumers will buy more items. So that offer given buy one get one free also, and that time consumers purchase more due to the offer. The next one is law of diminishing marginal utility. This is another one important parameter in this. So as an individual consumers, more and more units of a commodity, and that utility derived from it goes on decreasing. That means I'll give an example. A rational consumers buy more only when the price falls, so that marginal utility will be equal to your price. So marginal utility is nothing but when you purchase only single item, that will be maybe 100 rupees. But at the same time, when you purchase the same item in 100 pieces or 100 units, that time the price may be like it will be reduced to 50 rupees. So this is actually the diminishing marginal utility. But I'll give another example to you. Suppose when you purchase a chocolate and you will try to you'll eat that, and a person buying a chocolates, enjoying the first bite of the chocolate or first few bite chocolates, and then later ones, so he buys more only if the price decreases. Why this happens? Because when you eat the first bite of the chocolate at very interestedly, very enthusiastically, you can see how much happy, and you'll eat very enjoyingly. But when you go for the second one, at the second similarly the second time, you'll feel okay, already I have eaten one, I was satisfied. So that much interest or that much thing will be not there in your mind maybe. So that time a little bit upset will be there, like you don't want to eat that much, or one is enough for you, but this is okay. But when you come for third one, you can see the fourth one, again you can see the dissatisfactions, the fifth one. So that time what will think, the fifth time what will think, or fourth time, that let the price of the chocolate decrease, then at that time I'll purchase more, so I'll keep it and I'll eat later it. So these are the things, like this is the law of diminishing marginal utility. That's what, when you purchase only single one, you'll eat only one bite of this, you'll feel very happy, and you're thinking that the price is like, I got my money back. But similarly, at the same time, you won't eat about to fifth chocolate. But what you'll do, what you'll wait for that, let the price of the chocolate decrease. At that time, I'll purchase the chocolate and I'll eat later. Okay, so that is a law of diminishing marginal utility. So these are the reasons for why does the demand curve slope downwards. I hope you understand this theory. If you're having any doubt on regarding this, you can give a comment on the comment box. Thank you.